And I love the commercials. I know what the commercials mean. I also, if I'm looking and trying to figure something out, I need something to talk to me that might hit me. And it happens on TV because, you know, every time they show a sporting event, they got the pharmaceutical companies back to back telling people how to fix the sickness on the same stuff that they sell them. So we get it.
Yep, we get it too, Chuck D. And that's why at KBLA Talk 1580, we don't black down.
Drop it! Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power! Fight the power!
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
Relationships aren't supposed to feel like shift work, but somehow they do. Always on call, constantly managing someone else's emotional balance sheet, and if you don't respond fast enough, boom, sudden performance review. Look, validation is normal. Psychologist Carl Rogers argued that feeling seen is fundamental to self-worth. But if every thought, feeling, and bathroom decision requires an "Am I valid?" survey, we've got a problem. That's not connection. It's emotional outsourcing. And social media turned this into a full-blown crisis. Before, you needed validation from a few people. Now, your self-worth is crowdsourced. If a post doesn't get enough likes or views, was the thought even real? So how do you break the cycle? Start by self-validating. Before seeking reassurance, pause and ask yourself, do I actually need confirmation, or am I just anxious? Detox from the algorithm. Stop outsourcing your worth to engagement numbers. You exist even when no one is watching. Build inner certainty. Get comfortable with not always being understood or affirmed. Real confidence comes from knowing your value, not waiting for someone else's stamp of approval. Real love is knowing your partner has your back, not needing them to build your spine. If your self-worth depends on someone else's constant approval, you're not in a partnership. You're in a performance review, and eventually everyone gets tired of the paperwork.
Lenny, no filter philosophy, aka Dog Man. That's what we call him. It's a dog. It's like a cartoon of somebody talking. But if you want to find the clips are called Lenny, No Filter Philosophy. Lenny, Lennie, aka Dog Man. Listen, the voice of reason has returned, and I had to bring a spiritual nuclear weapon back. Oh, the VOR's personal spiritual advisor is in the building. And she's your advisor for the next 2 hours. The voice of reason. We have an amazing topic. And as Lenny outlined, people are not in relationships for communion anymore. It appears that way. People are in relationship with their undeclared savior. They are outsourcing the work to their partner for validation, for approval, for acknowledgement, for acceptance, for self-esteem, for self-worth. Yeesh. Tonight's topic: offloading or outsourcing self-sovereignty. How to pick an intimate savior. Law. Here we go. In the beginning, love was mistaken for fusion and sovereignty for solitude. We learned to barter safety for closeness, to translate affection into obligation, to measure worth in the arithmetic of attention, yet beneath the noise of possession, a quieter intelligence pulsed, an invitation to see rather than seize, to breathe rather than bind. Through the corridors of shadow, we discovered the nervous system's gospel, that every tremor of fear is simply energy remembering its source. We learned that trauma, when met with awareness, becomes initiation. There are a lot of people out there that don't want to be initiated into self. They want to outsource self via the mask, via the performance, so they can get all of the validation they can handle. Ooh, and the ego, once a tyrant, can apprentice itself to the soul. You mean your ego can become an apprentice to your soul? Ooh. We looked into the holographic mirror and found no other. Only consciousness rehearsing its own return. The faces we called lovers were doorways to frequencies we had forgotten we could sing. Ooh. What we defend was never ours. What we surrendered was never lost. Now, communion reveals itself as the art of orbit. Two sovereign stars, right? Sharing gravity, but not identity. Lord have mercy. Presence replaces possession. Devotion matures into freedom. Gratitude becomes the only residue of touch. So let this codex breathe as paraxis, not scripture. A living transmission unfolding wherever awareness attends. Let sovereignty and surrender waltz without agenda. Let control collapse into curiosity. Let the body remember that stillness is movement at peace. For in the still point between two mirrors, the moment before reflection divides. You stand revealed as both witness and world, the seer and the seen, love observing itself into being. And in that revelation, the work is complete, not ended, but eternal. Here we go. Listen, why do we do it? Why does our partner have to be our wound's valet? Why does that happen?
With what?
Oh, you want the intro. My bad. That's right. We got to bring her intro. That's right. I'm sorry. I was just so ready to... No, you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we finna go to church. We finna go to school. We about to up level at the highest level. You know who she is. Precious Gill is in the building. Come on, bring that music in here, man.
Oh.
Yes, Hodoroboko Shendababo Shendababo Shabara Shaba. Yeah. Huh? Are you ready? Let's get her in here. Precious.
Yes.
Why are we siphoning off of our partner so that we can avoid self-work, self-sovereignty? Why are we self-avoidant in relationships?
Yeah, but mostly it's subconscious. People are not doing this intentionally. But when we are socialized to conceive love, romance, and it starts with the cartoon, someone's coming to save the princess, and
Disney.
the Disney and the likes of, or even romance novels. There's always the person that's going to come in and save you. So this is not intentional. The siphoning is not intentional, but it's definite. When you're waiting for something, there's no thing outside of the self that is going to come and save you. But it feels good when the person comes in. We're under that chemical influence, also known as love or romance.
Come on.
And we feel more full than the emptiness that we were experiencing before they come in. But after that chemical reaction wears off and we get to know who we're in relationship with.
Here we go.
Then it's like, why aren't you doing this for me? I'm hurting. Can't you see? Didn't you see something? It becomes an outward thing, but it's really only a pain that we can solve or heal, or a thirst we can quench when we do internal work. Now, it's the highest expression when you can do that internal work in relationship, right? But there has to be some type of awakening or inner standing, as you say, to get to that point.
No, this is big. This is big because I'm listening to you and I'm conceptualizing everything you're saying. If we follow the metaphor that relationship is a mirror, are we using our partner to cheat off of their answers? We want our partner to do our work?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Because, it's your problem with the relationship is your problem. It's about you. Right? But that you is reflected in our partner. That's where the mirror piece comes in. The only relationship you're having, I've said it before, is the one you're having with yourself. So when your partner is presenting a challenge for you, don't be upset with them. They're giving you an opportunity to go deeper.
Oh my goodness. So the wounds turn us into warriors, but we are external warriors. We're not internal warriors. The wound is supposed to turn you into an internal warrior so you can defeat that wound so it no longer has sovereignty over your decision making.
That's the divine purpose.
Ooh.
That's the divine purpose.
Why is this not known widely?
Well, one, I don't think we're supposed to know at a surface level. When we're
supposed to get hit by it.
You got to be hit upside the head with it. When that really delivers you to your awakening, right? That delivers you to your process. Most people aren't just like, oh yeah, I think I'm going to go deeper. It's like, no, I'm in so much pain. I'm on the floor pain. I have to pick myself up. That picking yourself up is the beginning of you going deeper.
And that's how you find love.
Yeah, true love.
Ooh, if you're not willing to do that, go through the crucible with the one you're attracted to. Because attraction is not love.
No, it's not.
Ooh. When attraction ignites, do you perceive another soul or a fragment of your own disowned potential seeking re-entry into self? You're not seeing their soul.
No.
you might be seeing your work.
You seeing your work. Not might, you are seeing your work.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Listen, when we come forward, if you think we just got started, you be wrong, because there's so much more to go. When I come forward, we're going to open up the phone lines. You already know this is a national discussion. Precious and I are here to serve. So come on, get some of this good cooking. 1-800-920-1580. Let's do it.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. Police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580. On Thursday evening, November 6th, you're invited to the next KBLA Talk 1580 Altadena Town Hall meeting. This time we're convening at Victory Bible Church, 1497 North Hill Avenue in Pasadena. The town hall will once again be broadcast live on KBLA Talk 1580 from 4 to 6 p.m. on Thursday, November 6th. But you're invited to join us in person for this urgent and necessary community conversation. The theme for this Altadena Eaton Canyon Fire Town Hall is Understanding the Wildfire Recovery Compensation Fund. The primary focus of this gathering is to inform residents about Southern California Edison's newly launched Wildfire Recovery Compensation Program and provide clarity on eligibility and the claims process. There are plenty of questions to be asked, and only KBLA Talk 1580 has the right moderators to ask the tough questions, the right stakeholders and community activists to share their insights, and we have confirmed the participation of corporate executives from Southern California Edison to answer our queries. So be sure to join us at Victory Bible Church in Pasadena, 1497 North Hill Avenue on Thursday, November 6th. The event is free and open to the public, but registration is required at KBLA1580.com. That's KBLA1580.com. Light refreshments will be served immediately following the live town hall. This KBLA Talk 1580 Altadena Rising Town Hall is brought to you by Quinn Emanuel Trial Lawyers and the Black Freedom Fund.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that.
I think you're overreacting. Oh, so what you're saying is that you feel uncomfortable with intense emotions and you don't know how to respond. You are so sensitive. Oh, I get it. You struggle to deal with your own emotions, so you're deflecting responsibility of mine. Calm down. It's not that serious. Oh, okay, so you're minimizing my feelings because you don't know how to handle big feelings. You are being so dramatic. You're dismissing my experience because it's too overwhelming for you to process. Got it. People like you are so emotional. You've been taught to suppress your emotions, so you see vulnerability as weakness. Why are you being so needy? You can't handle vulnerability, so you can't provide me with the support I'm looking for. Why can't you just move on? You can't understand the depth of my pain or why it lingers because you often avoid your own pain. Honestly, I feel like you're just looking for attention. So you don't know how to address my need for connection, so you just judge me instead. I feel like you're one of those people who just likes to complain. You've been taught to suppress and dismiss struggles, so you don't know how to validate others' challenges. Stop being so negative all the time. Oh, I see. So you're uncomfortable with difficult feelings, so you judge them as wrong instead of processing them. Why are you doing this? Just handing you your stuff back.
Hey, listen. This is common modern relationships. That dialogue, that was one woman, right? And she was playing both sides of the fence there. And this is common modern dating. People think that we're supposed to read minds. We're supposed to understand what's happening to you internally and then provide the comfort and the safety you might need. Listen, first off, it's a process with you unfolding for yourself. Like, let me open up to me. That's a process, right? But then the process of opening up, feeling safe enough to do that for another person, that's an entirely different process. But you can't have the same expectations you might have for your process and opening up for yourself. You know I'm going to handle me, right? And sometimes we mishandle ourselves.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you're going to mishandle you, why should you have an expectation that someone else would handle you properly? When you ignore your intuition, I told you about that earlier today. I said, why don't I listen? People be telling me, why don't I? You, listen, you marginalize yourself. You use negative self-talk against yourself. But you want your partner to show up and save you from all that mess you do within yourself. Why is that?
Again, it's that this is what we're taught about relationship and how to show up. We take cues from our social environment, our parents, our family members, our friends, the people that we're surrounded. And this is what we use as our information, our process, our learning. We use that as the information. But divine relationships, that's something different. That's a lot of work. Now, no, you're not supposed to be able to read people's mind, but I do. But I'm not going to bypass your process. You got to use your voice.
Come on.
That's your work.
I can't give you the answers.
Right. You know, it's relationships, the divinity, the divine purpose of relationships are so that we could show up, that we have something to plug into in order to show up. There is no challenge when you're by yourself. I mean, and being by yourself can be a lovely thing. Nobody to clean up after, no one to disagree with.
No one to be considerate of.
At all. But when you enter into relationship, there's a balance. And it really should be about, I'm able to show up with you and share my experience and share what my thoughts are as you're able to, versus now you finish what my parents didn't finish. You finish what my
ex.
I was gonna say that last relationship, what I didn't get to finish there. We put it off on another person, and you have to take accountability for your own ish. You have to take accountability for the pain you feel. Yes, another person may have these behaviors, but it works for them. You have the problem.
Right.
So what is your problem? You have to sit with it. You have to do your internal work.
No, you're hitting on so many cylinders right now. Just listening to you, I conceptualize more things. And I'm, first and foremost, if you haven't gotten on the path of individuation, I'm not asking you to finish the process.
Lifelong.
It's a lifelong process.
Lifelong
But if
journey.
you haven't gotten on the path of individuation and you still hiding behind your mask, is everything that come out of your mouth fake, intimate news?
Fake is such a strong word. It's taking the cake out before it's ready, right? It's undone. It's not ready.
Half-baked. Yeah,
It's half-baked.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not ready. You're not ready. And that's okay. Because a relationship can teach you that.
Right.
But if you are in relationship with someone and you're feeling like a kicked dog and they don't listen and they don't this and every time I turn around they this, it's they. What about you?
Oh, wait. Now you done jumped into claim over blame.
Hey, I love that concept.
That's one of my core principles.
I love that.
Claim over blame. How am I misunderstanding the way they're showing up? And how am I aggrandizing or minimizing the way I'm showing up?
Right. It's always a great opportunity when there's challenge in relationship. But there has to be a willingness to examine self. And you do have a responsibility in relationship to use your voice.
Right.
Let your partner know what you're experiencing without placing blame on them. This is how I feel. This is what I'm dealing with. Your partner has a choice to hear and understand, but not to hear and save.
Hear, save, accept. They also have a choice to reject what you're saying. And oh, Lord. When we come forward. Hey, the stove is hot. I know y'all scared to call. It's okay. We're going to handle you with love. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. Come on in here.
Listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind. I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood only knew goons since my childhood.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Archaeologists have found dozens of unmarked graves at Tulsa's Oak Lawn Cemetery during the latest search for 1921 race massacre victims.
We have now documented 31 new graves that were not previously recorded or otherwise marked.
2 sets of remains have been exhumed so far. Officials say no direct link to the massacre has been confirmed. Black Congressman Kwesi Mfume has introduced a resolution of inquiry seeking answers on the Trump administration's alleged use of partisan messaging on government sites and emails. He says the actions may violate the Hatch Act and laws requiring federal programs to remain nonpartisan. And a stretch of Great Jones Street in Lower Manhattan, New York is being renamed for iconic artist Jean-Michel Basquiat, honoring his legacy as a visionary black creator who reshaped modern art. Basquiat lived and worked there from 1983 until his death in 1988. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Chumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to chumashcasino.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah, yo, come on. Come to
At KBLA Talk 1580, we fight the power every day.
Yeah, y'all to give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Hey!
I listen to KBLA and I love the commercials. I know what the commercials mean. I also, if I'm looking and trying to figure something out, I need something to talk to me that might hit me. And it happens on TV because, you know, every time they show a sporting event, they got the pharmaceutical companies back to back to back telling people how to fix the sickness on the same stuff that they sell them. So we get it.
Yep, we get it too, Chuck D. And that's why at KBLA Talk 1580, we don't black down.
Drop it! Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power! Fight the power!
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Established in 2020 during a time of deep racial unrest across our state and country, the Black Freedom Fund was created to make sure that leaders and organizations working to support Black communities and build power have the resources they need to stay in the fight for the long haul. We believe that those closest to the issues impacting our communities know best how to solve them. That's why in just the last 5 years, we've granted more than $45 million to over 200 grassroots organizations across California. That is the largest collective investment in Black organizing in history, and we're just getting started. We are clear-eyed and committed, more now than ever, to our people, our power, and our possibility. Join us in creating a future where Black people harness their full power to shape their lives and realize a just world for all. Learn more at fundblackfreedom.org. That's fundblackfreedom.org. The Black Freedom Fund is proud to sponsor Conversation Live Altadena Rising with James Farr on KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, Black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ain't nobody praying. Ain't nobody praying. Ain't nobody praying for me.
like a chip on my shoulders. I feel like I'm losing my focus. I feel like I'm losing my patience. I feel like my thoughts in the basement. I feel like you're miseducated. Feel like I don't wanna be bothered. I feel like you may be the problem. I feel like it ain't no tomorrow. The world is ended. I'm done pretending. If you get offended, I feel like friends been overrated. I feel like the family been faking. I feel like the feelings are changing. Feel like my thought of compromise is jaded. Feel like you wanna scrutinize how I made it. Feel like I ain't feeling you all. Feel like removing myself, no feelings involved. I feel for you. I've been in the field for you. It's real for you, right? I feel like ain't nobody praying for me. Ain't nobody praying for me. Ain't nobody praying for me.
Some people only look good because they're avoiding people that they weren't good to. Some people label and posture themselves as good people because they're avoiding people that they should have treated better. It's very easy to avoid or discard a cracked mirror and replace it with something that reflects back what you want to see, or at least how you want to be seen. But see, that's the thing. We are always generous with our truth. And while our mouths may keep certain secrets, our movement will always reveal who we actually are. Because wherever you go, you take you with you. It's just information.
Man, that was Isaiah Frizzelli.
It's the truth.
And he fried up a whole catfish po' boy with that statement right there. I love every moment of it. Every word of it was right in alignment. Nobody can save you, right?
No.
You're a self-messiah.
Yeah.
But you can't take the Messiah or the mantle of messiahship if you're self-avoidant. So now the question I have to ask you before we get to our callers, because the sisters are showing up for you. How do early attachment ruptures script your theology of love, compelling you to worship rescuers rather than relate to equals? That's what the brother Isaiah just... You'd rather not relate to an equal. Because there's no control or power. Let me. You go ahead. Talk to me.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm feeling what you're saying. I'm in alignment with it. Don't get me wrong. I do this. I would love for somebody to come in, scoop me up, take care of everything. But that is not a reality. You could come and pay everything and put some salve on my wounds. It's not going to bypass the work that I have to do. I said on previous shows that the soul comes in knowing the day, the time, the parents, the pain, the challenge, and you chose this, right? And then you enter in a state of unknowing while knowing, so that you can unlearn and learn the reason why your soul is here. There is a purpose for your being. As is there a purpose for your pain, for your experience. That's why it's repeated. That's why you continue to repeat it in other relationships. And when we recognize that you are your savior, that's when we are ready to do the work. All of it beforehand is just pre-workout.
Right.
It's loosening up the spiritual muscles
right.
to be ready to do the work. At best, when you have someone who is your equal, right, it's still going to require renegotiating the relationship the longer you're together.
Right.
Because if you're growing and they're growing in 5 years, 10 years, these are new people, same beings, new people, right? As a matter of your learning. So it's always going to be some work to do.
And this is why I tell people to be very careful of the words they use, right? Because even in the framing of the question, you know, rather than relate to equals, wherever you are, whoever you attract is your equal.
Vibrational alignment.
That's it.
It's the truth.
So you thought replacing the person replaces your vibration and your frequency? You said earlier today, folk intimately lazy.
Yes.
They don't want to really do no real work to manifest, to maintain, to cultivate. They don't want to do that.
No.
They want it all pre-packaged,
easy,
pre-assembled, and easy. And that's just not the way it works. This is why we have this big My Peace movement and a safe space movement. You not safe with you.
Right.
You not safe by yourself with you.
Right. Right.
But this person got to come in and make you safe.
Right.
Come on now.
And we always, a lot of times people say, you deserve better. From yourself. Do better.
Be better. Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
You do deserve better from yourself, because tell me that the universe, the one, source energy, loves you more than they love the person that you're at odds with.
How about it? The person that hurt you.
Yeah, that's a farce. It's a farce.
Might the longing for safe space conceal an unconscious demand to be parented rather than partnered?
Coddled versus coupled.
I'm not gonna coddle your wounds. She said coddled versus coupled. Can I get the where did we need a praise break? Come. My. Yes. Lord have mercy. The Spirit is moving in this place tonight. The Spirit is moving. The voice of reason is in here right now. Go ahead.
I know it might sound like, oh, everything is so hard. The hard part about it is you got to get out of resistance. Pushing it out, that's your resistance.
Right.
Not willing to look at yourself is your resistance. There is nothing outside, beyond the skin, not even your aura.
Right.
That is the answer to your challenge. Everything is in here. I'm a spiritual advisor, right? That's my job.
Wait. You just blew my mind.
Okay.
Are you saying that the majority of the difficulty or the sense of stuckness that your experience in relationship is really rooted in your resistance?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's Carl Jung. Yeah. What we resist persists.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. The Spirit is so wise that it has placed in you everything that you need for your expression, including itself. I'm a spiritual advisor. I get paid to do what I do. That's also why I like to do things like this, so I can give the knowledge out for free and make it available to certain people, like men straight out of prison, right? But you don't need me. At some point, even if you hire me, you've still got to do your work. Precious can't get in there and do it for you. I could get in there with you, but I can't do it for you. So when I see people, I have a client recently. When I first met her, she was suicidal, and she felt like the only place she had in the world was a corner of the bed that she shared with her abusive husband. This girl is now skydiving, driving, flying helicopters.
Come on.
Finished her education. She had to take accountability for how she's showing up. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I would never jump out of a plane unless I had to save my children. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to do your work. Period.
You know what's interesting? I'm on the KBLA YouTube page as well, and folk in there talking. I love it. Sisters, I think her name is Soleil or Soleil.
Or Soleil, yes.
Yeah, she said I stopped talking to a guy because he was pulling my energy to feel better about himself. I'm out of the business of rescuing people. Talk to me about people who show up and stick their straw in your spirit.
I love this.
And pull some of that. Hold tight. When we come forward, the voice of reason gonna keep this fire lit.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
They say the hardest part of getting something done is getting started. Well, we did that 30 years ago when California first took on the tobacco industry. Now, smoking is down 60%, lung cancer 52%. A couple of our cities have already ended tobacco sales. A California without big tobacco isn't just possible, it's already happening. See our progress at undo.org.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from Nitsa in the Ad.
You ready? You're invited to the KBLA Talk 1580 Community Health and Wellness Fair on Saturday, November 8th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Catch at Audubon Middle School in Lamert Park, 4120 11th Avenue. Join us for a day of health, healing, and community connection. There will be health screenings, immunizations, wellness information, a Catch Charter School recruitment fair, plus music and healthy snacks. And it's all free at the KBLA Talk 1580 Community Health and Wellness Fair, Saturday, November 8th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Audubon Middle School in Lamert Park, 4120 11th Avenue. Come out and bring the entire family. And if you have not yet checked out our KBLA Health and Wellness Hub, you should at KBLA1580.com. KBLA Talk 1580 thanks Catch Charter School, Prudential, Eastside, Cedar Sinai, and St. John's Community Health. At KBLA Talk 1580, we believe that a healthy community is a thriving community.
That's right, baby.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Nah, you didn't. Come on, Andy. Hey, what we on with this music, man? Jack Herrera. Come on, man.
Just another heated night in ghetto land. Surprised to see me home, don't trip, cause there's a plan. Oh, told my boss at work I'm through and got the week's pay. I'm spending this on you tonight, baby. Candlelight, better down all you want. Favor lights all by ourselves. Baby, I'm doing it for you.
half of the people close to you are just close to their idea of you. Proximity does not equal perception. People will think they have you all figured out the moment they learn your patterns. Familiarity gives them a false confidence, so they stop paying attention. This is the phase where people can still hear you, but they're no longer listening. They're filtering you through everything that they've already decided about you. And it doesn't matter the relationship dynamic. This is where the chemistry starts to die slowly but surely. When people start reacting to the idea of you rather than what's in front of them, you move from the phase of being understood to tolerated. This is the shift that's rarely recognizable, where relationships don't blow up, they fade out. But let me give you perspective. The downside of people feeling safe around you is that the human mind stops observing. Familiarity feels safe, but psychologically it shuts down awareness, which forces people to default to prediction instead of perception. This is exactly why people get comfortable not doing what it took to get you, whether that's in a relationship or as a friend. Once familiarity sets in, the effort fades. They stop providing what it took to retain you because the brain has convinced them that they already have you. This is the psychological point where security breeds neglect. The brain no longer feels the need to earn what it already possesses. In return, human conditioning sets down reciprocity. We adapt to the absence of being seen. Once that absence kicks in, the brain starts replaying moments to prove that the connection still exists.
Hey, man, Javon Cross just came in here and smacked everybody. I love it. Oh, I love
that
it.
Fire.
That's that fire.
Don't get too comfortable.
In what ways does comfort addiction camouflage as spiritual alignment, reducing growth to dopamine diplomacy? We got questions that fit the topic. Let's get it, man. Javon just cooked us up. We got callers on the line. I'm in here with Precious. Lord, she precious. My precious. We got to get that. We got to get Gollum saying it. My precious. My God. We got to get it. We in here cooking tonight, man. Wednesdays ain't going to be the same. I love it. I love it. I love it. We got callers on the line. Let's go to Denver, Colorado right now. Callie Soul, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic? Miss Callie? I know Callie Soul is there. You know she have us on mute because she be cooking.
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, Callie. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Oh, gosh. This topic is a hot one, as always. I would love for an answer to that question that the sister was asking in the chat about people and their straws and trying to siphon off of you.
Yeah. This is going to happen. Siphoning energy is going to happen. It's imperative to know yourself, and decide what you will allow people to have in your energy. Sometimes people say, you were using me. We use each other.
The key is not to misuse
That's
each
it.
other.
That's it. Siphoning is going to happen, but when it's happening from the reserve, you always end up depleted. You have to give from the overflow. Right? And when a person is depleted and they're siphoning, that's a bottomless pit. So that's the nature of the relationship versus a benefit of the relationship. Siphoning, taking something from another place and putting it inside of you. This is one of the reasons why love making is so energetically beautiful. We're exchanging energy from one another, right? So that's going to happen, but you can't just be siphoning, or a person will be depleted. Okay?
Have you been depleted, or have you put your straw in somebody? Tell us, Callie. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Did you put your straw in somebody? What you do, Callie? Talk to us now.
Wow, truth with Auntie Callie. I've done both. I've
honesty.
My energy siphoned, and I've siphoned someone's energy because I've definitely come across people. I'm like, oh my God, you're so amazing. I want some of that. Give me some of that good juju. Come on over here. You know? Yeah, I've done it. all done it. I've done both.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for answering my question. No, I like that reminder of giving from the overflow.
Yes, not
And
the
then-
reserve.
Not the reserve.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Thank you so much.
We love you. Guess
You're
what you
welcome.
just did, Callie?
I thought Denver in the building.
Denver, Colorado is in the building. It's on the board. Do you want to put your city on the board? This is a national discussion. Get in here and talk to us. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. I got my niece on. She's Houston, Texas.
Attila.
But we not going to go to Attila just yet. We're going to get to Attila on the other side. There's something important that I need you to answer for me. And that is this. If we don't fully understand the spiritual nature of relationship, I think we have a pretty good grasp of the social, the societal demands and expectations. But if we do not get a better understanding, right, of the spiritual nature of relationship, what do you think the future of relationships will be moving forward? As technology continues to proliferate, what happens if we lose the spiritual understanding totally?
Well, I don't think it's possible to totally lose it. However, I think the spiritual understanding is moving forward now because people are more awakened on the planet, right? There's been an energetic shift that has happened approximately about 5 years ago when COVID hit.
What?
Right? And this is when now people start to have all of these messages filtered in their algorithm with information that they need to be in relationship, right? Functioning relationship.
Right.
It's like, oh, all of a sudden my timeline is flooded with avoidance and dismissive avoidance and what that means. Why? Because spirit is in the algorithm, right? People are ready for this information. However, when you don't bring spirit or spiritual understanding into relationship, you have what we've been dealing with, high rates of divorce.
Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. She's cooking. She's cooking. When we come forward, the voice of reason will discuss if dismissive avoidance are the Michael Jackson of insecure attachment style.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Archaeologists have found dozens of unmarked graves at Tulsa's Oak Lawn Cemetery during the latest search for 1921 race massacre victims.
We have now documented 31 new graves that were not previously